So there's multiple ways. They're like, somebody could be trying to seal, and either like the person that's throwing the entry is underthrowing it, and the person that's like in front, the defender, is able to just like vert up and like knock it away. Backside help's able to come zooming in because they kind of loft it in nice and slowly, right? There's just not a ton of guys that can really, like, what I think of Kyle Lowry as somebody that just has always thrown excellent, like pinpoint, quick types of entry passes. Somebody like Draymond Green is really good at just like zipping it right in there nice and quick. LeBron James, like obviously all these guys have great passes.
So the best passers can do it. Yeah.
Imagine that, the best passes in the league. But that's the thing. They're just kind of off. There feels like a sense that's just like, if I just kind of lob this grenade in there, my player's going to get it. But it's just a little bit trickier than it feels like I see it being executed, I guess.
If you have this traditional space to throw it in the post, let's say the ball's on the strong side, the same side of the court, and you're trying to throw it into the post like it's pickup, you're playing at LA Fitness or something, it's not like the old days. You can't just rely on the defender to sit on the post player's back and allow him to catch that pass. So they're going to front, or usually they use like the 3/4 front technique to mostly deny. When you have the 3/4 front technique, the backside help comes over, and now you have multiple players taking away this post entry. And what does the offense have to do, Cody? They have to react. They have to swing it. Somebody else has to flash to the mid post so you can go high-low.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense. And when I think of stuff, like one of the games I marked it down for, there was a Pacers game. I think it was Pacers 76ers recently, and then I think it was one of the early Nuggets Thunder types of plays, right? Because it stood out to me because the Pacers, Siakam's really good at what you just described. Siakam's really good at just like quickly darting into the paint, sealing for a second. Usually the guy that's defending him isn't necessarily the biggest guy on the court, so he already gets an advantage there. Obviously, we know that Jokic is incredible at like getting some kind of post position down low. But then sometimes, like I saw one with Christian Brown, like kind of lofts it in, and like Dort was waiting on it. Like he was sitting on the weak side, like, please throw this in.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take your cookies like it's nothing. That's exactly what happened. So I feel like there's a lot of easy baiting that way. So there's almost like you said, I think there needs to almost be a strategic sort of shift in the way that you actually throw an entry pass instead of just being like, oh, you got a seal. Like, here's a nice little gift for whoever wants to swing over for the steal.
When you brought this topic up, I was going to say you've been watching too much Thunder, but then I checked our notes, and I think you've only watched the Thunder-Denver game, and that's all it takes. It only takes 6 minutes of watching the Thunder because Dort will do it, Caruso will do it, Casey Wallace will do it, Jalen Williams will do it, and the best one is probably Shea at coming over on those entries. They're just all longer than you think. They're all just a little wilier. And Mark Dagnall's such a good coach. We're going to have probably some early season video stuff related to Oklahoma City coming up